Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, I'm going to be doing a very short hypnosis session to get you thinking about your favourite movie and the first time that you saw your favourite movie. Part of the rationale of this is that currently I'm in Las Vegas, and in about 8 hours' time I'm going to be doing a talk to the attendees of HypnoThoughts Live in Las Vegas about movie metaphors. And for me, I think movies are a fantastic way of tapping into highly resourceful emotional states, but also premises and concepts that can facilitate really powerful change. So in this very short hypnosis session, it's going to be all about going back to the first time that you saw your favorite movie. So even before you start, or we start, I want you to think about your favorite movie and perhaps where you saw that movie. Maybe it was in a cinema, maybe it was in a home. So I'm just priming you now to start thinking about your favorite movie and the first place that you saw that favorite movie. I think movies are a fantastic tool in the toolbox, if you like, of a hypnotherapist, because taking references from movies, if you can tap into the pre-existing thoughts, emotions, and kind of let's just say the meaning attached to these movies from the people that have watched them, that actually can get you halfway to a really powerful therapeutic technique. So if you're listening to this and you think there would be a really good movie that could be turned into a hypnosis session, you can drop me an email, adam@adamcox.co.uk, or if you follow me on Instagram, you can drop me a message there with a movie suggestion that could be quite good. But for now, find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy this very short session. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a feeling of resourceful relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow your eyelids to close, and in doing so, notice that you're able to go deeper and deeper, relaxed. Breathing in a resourceful feeling of relaxation, and as you exhale, just allowing feelings of tension, stress, anxiety, just to leave your body in your outward breath. That's right. As you breathe in and you breathe out, I want you to recall your favorite movie. And maybe you have many movies that you really like, in which case you can just pick one movie that really connected with you, that spoke to you in some way, that left you with a feeling of it changing your life in some kind of positive way. And I want you to think back to the very first time that you saw that movie. Maybe it was in a cinema, maybe it was on a TV in your own home, maybe it was somewhere else. I want you to recall the screen that you watched that movie on. Remember the seat that you were sitting on back then. And I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine you're no longer where you are, but you're where you were back then, in the body, watching that movie for the very first time. Maybe there was a title sequence, some kind of emotive soundtrack. Maybe it was the character that you identified with. Maybe it was the premise, the concept of the movie. Maybe it was the actor or the actress that played the lead character that you just really liked. Maybe it was a storyline that somehow resonated or connected with you. And if you recall, it didn't take long before you were no longer sitting in your seat. You were inside the movie, almost like you were the character in the movie, going on the same journey that that main character was going on. At some points, you might have got emotional, feeling happy, laughing, or perhaps feeling sad or emotional. Isn't it interesting you were able to feel the emotions of that main character, even though this was just a character on a screen? Except for you, of course, it wasn't a character on a screen. For that period in the movie became a part of your reality. You didn't recall perhaps moving your hands or your legs. You forgot about breathing and blinking. You were just transfixed on this movie, following this journey of this main character, facing adversity, overcoming adversity, and changing profoundly somehow in the process. And I want you to recall a positive quality in this main character. And I want you to imagine stepping into their body so you feel what it feels like to be them. Breathe the way they breathe. Relax the way they relax, or maybe become more tense if they're more tense. Mimic the physiology. Breathe the way they're breathing. Relax or tense the muscles the way that their muscles are relaxed or tensed. Perhaps even mimic the facial expressions that they experienced in this scene that was so profound for you. And I want you to notice there is some kind of feeling somewhere in your body that represents this resourceful state. And maybe it was courage. Maybe it was determination. Maybe it was something else, but I want you to scan your body for where you found that particular emotion and then amplify it. If it feels like it's moving, notice how it's moving. Give it a color, give it a shape. Make that color brighter. If it's spinning in some way, make it spin faster in the same direction. Amplify that feeling within you and feel how good it feels to have this resource now within you. That whatever that character was capable of, I want you to get a sense that you're capable of similar things in your life. I want you to get a sense that this is interesting, powerful in some way. And I want you to think about now your own personal future and how this resource could be useful for you in your own future. What would you do differently in the next few days, weeks, months, now that you have this resource of this character from this movie that you have such a connection with? Take that feeling as you then leave that main character's body, but keep the sensation within you. Step back out of the screen and feel like you're in that same chair, still watching the movie, and then see the end credits of that movie, but still feel that that resource is deep within you, with a profound sense that those qualities that you admire in that character now exist within you, and you've unlocked your ability to use them. I want you to get a sense that your life is now on a slightly different trajectory, with these resources, perhaps even these beliefs, making your future conducive to taking you in the very direction of the future that you want. And then you recall, all of this is just thoughts within thoughts, dreams within dreams, ideas within ideas, and actually, you're not there watching that movie. You're here in the present listening to my voice. And I want you to get a sense that very soon, I will count from 1 to 10 to awaken you, but you will awaken still containing that resource within you. You will awaken positive, full of that profound resource from that character in your favorite movie. Starting to count to awaken you. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.